Good morning, guys, and welcome to a full day of eating on my lean bulk. If you're new to the channel, my name is Levi, and I also look like shit right now because it's 6:53. I'm very tired. I got off work last night at 10:30, didn't get to bed around 11:30. But we're gonna set all what I just said aside because we're not gonna be talking about like what I did at work last night and what time I went to bed. We're gonna be talking about what I eat in a full day for my lean bulk. And to wake my ass up some more, I'm gonna make some breakfast and we're gonna eat some breakfast. So let's get it. All right, so I got meal number one sitting right here. And for the first meal, we got 2 egg whites, 2 slices of turkey bacon, a piece of toast, some oatmeal with blueberries, a tablespoon of peanut butter, and a little bit of honey on top. By the way, guys, I'm part of No Scale Gang. Not saying you guys don't have to be, but you get really good over time if you don't use a scale with like measurements and whatnot. It's just a lot faster. I don't want to have to be like, all right, I got my oatmeal right here. How much do my blueberries weigh? How much does my oatmeal weigh? How much does the whole bowl and the air and time continuum around it weigh? So that's why I don't do that. I strongly suggest you guys do it, but again, if you guys really want to be like strict on it, you don't have to. But I mean, the results speak for themselves with not using a scale. It works for me, so. And now I'm gonna actually eat this pretty fast because I'm kind of like running out of time with like eating just because I have to be at the gym in like 40 minutes. I strongly suggest that you give yourself like an hour before you go to the gym to like finish your food. But I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna eat this because if I don't eat this fast enough, I'm gonna feel like shit at the gym, so. All right, we just pulled up to the gym, but I'm gonna give you guys a little PSA before we get our workout going. So a lot of people, message me like, hey, pre-workout really upsets my stomach, right? And then I'm like, are you caffeine or beta-alanine sensitive? They're like, no, because like I've had it before, but like recently it's been bothering my stomach. And I'm not saying this is the reason why that their stomach is hurting. I mean, it could just be like the kind of pre-workout they're taking. But if you eat like early before your workout, like I just did, I don't even know if that made fucking sense. Sorry, I like my grammar's just so fucked up, guys. But anyway, if you eat, like let's say your workout's at 8, right? And you eat at 7:30 and then try to take your pre-workout at like 7:55, your stomach's bound to hurt. Pre-workout and food are not a good combination at all. Cause like it's definitely happened to me before, and every time that it happens to me, I have a shitty workout. But yeah, that was just a little PSA for you guys. Also, 5 freaking calories in this, so why not add it? We're just gonna add it for fun, shits and giggles, and we're gonna get this sick freaking chest workout in. So let's get it.
Lock and load. Base. Lock and load. Lock and load. Base.
So I just got back home from the gym. It's about 11. I'm usually never home this late. A workout never ever takes me about 3 hours, but obviously I met with some bros. We got a lift in, we're chatting, we're talking, we're taking pictures, we're recording, we're doing all that. One thing I'm gonna show you guys real quick that I make is my protein smoothie. It's bomb. All you need is some fat-free milk, half a banana. Yes, I ate the other half. And then a cup of yogurt, fat-free, low sugar. very low sugar, and whatever kind of whey you want. I have the salty peanut butter by Beam. I prefer like vanilla for like a smoothie like this, or chocolate, but this will do. I actually like this by itself more. If you guys want to support me, code right here for Beam subs, 10% off. One other thing you're gonna need is your choice of frozen fruit. I usually do like a blend that makes sense. I've explained this before, like you want a blend that makes sense. So like strawberry, banana, and mango. Like that sounds good to me, right? You don't want something like pineapple, apple, and mango. That sounds like crap. And we're rolling no scale game with this either. I'm telling you guys, practice makes perfect. So before you know it, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm like scared not to use a scale. And then, you know, practice over time, and you're like, bro, I got this shit down. But let's get into making this. So you're gonna need 1 cup fat-free milk. Pour that hoe in there. Again, no scale. Then you're gonna take your fruit. Do it in this order. Trust me, it'll blend a lot better when you do it in this order. Toss about 3/4 of a cup in here. Don't even get a measuring cup. I'm telling you, practice makes perfect. Eye this shit out. Boom. Then toss your half banana in here. You can eat the other half if you want, or you can toss a whole banana in here if you have enough room. Then you're gonna take your yogurt. 1 cup of yogurt, right? You don't need this big old tub and measure out a cup. You don't even have to measure it all. Remember, we don't measure in my kitchen. I'm gonna grab a spoon for that. Put the yogurt in next. You want to mix it with the milk, because if you put in the yogurt first, it'll like stick to like the sides of like the blender, so. And you always want to put in the whey last, which we're gonna do. And last, like I just said, scoop away, bing bada boom, bang, blender top, or if like you have like a big old blender, I'm telling you guys better switch to like a NutriBullet or like a Ninja. I'm telling you, you guys live in like the freaking early 2000s if you're still using a big blender. No hate though. And turn that bitch on. All right, boom, your smoothie is ready. Let me show you guys like the consistency of this. You guys should actually follow like this exact recipe. Like I'm telling you, it's like the perfect consistency. Like, look, not too thick, just enough. It has like that, it's not foamy, but like has like that good texture to it, like a creamy, like kind of like you're drinking like a creamer for like your coffee, but it's healthier. All right, and the next thing I make is the Anabolic French toast. I'm not gonna show you guys how I make that, because you can go watch Greg Doucette's video on how to make it, or someone else's video on how they make it. My recipe is no different from theirs, so you guys can go watch theirs, but I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna share the macros, calories, and all like that interesting stuff to you guys. Again, why are we gonna use a scale for the French toast? We don't even have to. It does it all for us. Like I just said, made the French toast. Just look how good that looks. Like, the fact that you can have French toast and like the macros are good is actually insane. Now, before I tell you the calories and macros for this, let me tell you like a little hack so that you can have like the maximum amount of French toast that you want. So get a bread that is low in calories. Don't get like the 45 calorie bread, because that just tastes like shit like when you make this whole thing for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why, it just does. The one I use is this Sara Lee honey wheat. Like the package says, it just fucking tastes better. Well, it doesn't say the F word obviously, but it just tastes better. And I can have 4 pieces, and that is 280 calories compared to like other breads that are like 110, 100 calories. Then I'd only be able to have like 3 slices, and I can even have like a 4th slice if I really wanted to. Also, low sugar content in bread, always look for that. I never go more than a gram added. All right, and the calories and macros for this meal will also be listed somewhere up on the screen, left or right, one of the two. Also, sugar-free syrup. This is very low in calories. I honestly don't care how much calories I have from this. I'm probably not even gonna add it on just because it's just no calories really. So yeah, there's that. All right, but I'm probably gonna finish this up real quick. Well, I know I'm gonna finish it up. And then after, I'm probably gonna go edit this video a little more and go make the other meals for the rest of the day. So yeah. Woo. All right, guys, for my lunch, I got a simple meal, but it's actually so good. Like, if you guys saw my last video, you guys know where I got this idea from. Josh, shout out to Josh, kind of a legend from making this up. Like, I don't know, it's really dope. It's so dope, I'm gonna show you guys what it is. So, it's the Annie's mac and cheese with, I put about a little more than half a chicken breast in there. I just cooked my chicken breast by putting it like on the saucepan and then just like putting a little bit of like barbecue sauce on it, 0 sugar barbecue sauce, remember that? And then I seasoned it a whole bunch. Don't worry about seasoning. As long as you're drinking a lot of water, you'll be good. Also, real quick, if you guys haven't, I'll show you guys the kind of mac and cheese I'm using. All right, the mac and cheese I'm using right here is the Annie's, the Bernie's Farm edition. By the way, we all know this. You guys should know this if you don't already. the shaped mac and cheese is so much better than like the regular shells or anything. Like something about it, I don't know why. Every time like I was a kid, I always begged my mom to get like the SpongeBob or like the Scooby-Doo one, just because like it was so much better, and it still is so much better because I cooked up the other one the other day, the shell one, and it didn't taste nearly as good as this one. Also, the macros for just like one serving of this is only 3 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein, 0 grams added sugar, and 51 carbs. Like, this is like I can't believe Josh like literally came up with this. Like, that is insane to me. But yeah, total calories and macros for this meal up on the screen. Also, guess what? Didn't use a scale. No scale, gang, okay? Just eyeball. Like, you can eyeball like what's half and what's not half, right? Like, if I have a chicken breast right there, you mean to tell me like you couldn't cut that thing in half? Like, come on. Like, it's easy. Just get used to it. If you can't, then suffer of, I don't even know what I'm saying. Suffer weighing all your other stuff then, because I'm not tripping about it. We all shouldn't trip about it, and I'm gonna stop talking about it. No scale gang, that's what I'm a part of. Join me. I don't know about you guys, but before dinner, I get really hungry, so I implement another meal between lunch and dinner. It's basically like a snack. My snack beforehand used to just be a protein bar. By the way, these protein wafers are freaking amazing. Like, they're so good. Go check them out. No, they're not paying me to say this. And an apple. That's all it used to be. But now I have added, well, I usually have a sweet potato. Like, that's my go-to whenever I'm like bulking or like lean bulking. I really like sweet potatoes, but didn't have any sweet potatoes. So we're running with the oatmeal, the blueberries, and the sugar-free syrup. If you need like sweetener for like anything, like sugar-free syrup is like the go-to. I feel like it's like a very miracle gifted thing that we were given. I don't even know what the hell I just said. But yeah, I'm just gonna have this. I'm also going for a run. That's why I changed. Well, not for a run. I'm gonna go do my cardio at the stadium. Gonna do my sprints. Gonna do probably some abs there too, to be honest. By the way, I don't have it with me. I left it downstairs. The only reason I came up here is because everyone was downstairs. I have a gallon of water with me. I've been trying to drink at least a gallon or more every day, because believe it or not, drinking more water actually makes you leaner. It gets rid of all that water weight, flushes all that bad crap that you don't want on your body out. Then you look fucking sick as fuck. But yeah, that's it. Total calories, macros right here. About to pound this down, go hit some cardio, and come back for dinner. All right, guys, for the last meal of the day, which is dinner. In case you didn't know, dinner is the last meal of the day. I got like one of the most simple meals ever. If you mess this meal up, like if you legitimately mess this meal up, either you're the worst cook in the world, like you shouldn't be allowed in the kitchen, or you just weren't paying attention while you were cooking and you're probably like on your phone or just doing something else. All it is, right? All it is, oh, some of it fell. All it is some ground beef, 2 servings. We eyed this out, we didn't use a scale. 2 tortillas, 140 calories each, and some grilled asparagus. Now, if you're a younger person out there, right, and you don't really know how to cook it, you're not familiar with the kitchen, and you don't really want to make dinner, or your family just makes dinner, I suggest eating dinner with your family then. Especially if your family eats healthy. If they don't eat healthy, if they eat like microwave dinners and stuff, that's fine. Just try to find an alternative. Maybe kind of find out how to make your own dinners now then. I don't know, do what you guys want to do. Just make sure that you're not overeating at dinner, because obviously the whole point of a lean bulk is to stay lean, but bulk up, get some muscle going. And like all the other meals, total calories, macros and stuff, right here or right here, somewhere here. Now this was the last meal of the day, but there's one more thing that I do right before bed, just to make sure I don't miss anything. All right, guys, now before I go to bed, I'm gonna give you guys this tip that I use on my lean bulk that may help you guys. The reason it'll help you guys is because if you guys don't use a scale like me, it'll help you a lot, trust me. Before I show you guys that tip, I just wanna show you guys this tip real quick, right? So, I don't know about you guys, but for me, my hair is kind of like a girl's makeup. I kind of need it to be done for me to feel like I look good. I don't know if that applies to you guys, but if it does, let me show you a trick. So you're gonna take a hat, right? Any hat that you look good in, right? You can put it on forward or backward, right? You're just gonna put it on. And that's it. Like, then you're set, right? Because if a girl like Snapchats you, or you gotta send a picture to a cute girl that you like, you're ready to go. You don't have to do your hair or anything, especially if you're not leaving the house. And if you do have to leave the house really quick, just toss on a hat and you're good to go. I just had to share that with you guys just because I find it really useful. I use it like almost every day. And the main tip I'm gonna show you guys is this right here. So every night before I go to bed, whenever I'm like bulking, lean bulking, whatever you want to call it, I have a protein shake to finish off the night. Because like I said, I don't use a scale. So if you guys don't use a scale, right, you might be missing some protein. You might need to get that extra protein in because you want to be on a protein surplus. So yeah, that's what I do. Just adds another like 20-25 grams of protein before I go to bed. So it adds on like 100 calories to like the whole total. But before we end this video, of course, I'm going to give you guys the total calories and macros for today. So the total calories for today was 3,019, consisting of 240 grams of protein, 354 grams of carbs, and 64 grams of fat. Now the whole point of a bulk or a lean bulk, whatever you want to call it, is to keep the fat low, carbs a little higher, and the protein high as well. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want any more content like this, just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. If you're already this far, why aren't you subscribed yet? You might as well, because you know I'm gonna pop up again. Well, my backlight just died, but I'll see you guys next time.